Good day, everyone. My name is Monica McCoy, political strategist, and I'm excited to introduce another episode of The Winning Margin. So, today we're doing the state edition. We're focused on three states today: Maine, South Carolina, and the state of Georgia. So, you may say, why focus on Maine? Well, this upcoming Saturday, July 25th, there will be a vote to determine who's going to be the new nominee under the collapsed scandal from the previous nominee for the Democratic Party. There's 7 candidates who have 2 weeks of campaigning to go ahead and determine who's going to be the winner. So you may say, oh my gosh, why are these people even getting into this with inheriting this big mess? Well, whoever wins has to start a general election right away. And the thing is that most of them don't currently have an infrastructure in place. So we're going to be watching very closely is how fast can they build. So because it's going to be the infrastructure and not the speeches that are going to determine whether they can win. Now, if we turn our attention to the state of South Carolina, we know that filing for the special Senate election opened yesterday and closes on Tuesday. So the primary is August 11th, and there will be a 30-day sprint to be able to also determine who's going to win the Republican nominee. So there's no time to fix a slow start. A lot of eyes on South Carolina for various reasons, but certainly this is a race that we'll be paying very close attention to. And then finally, we're going to turn our eyes to Georgia. So everyone is currently watching the governor's race, and that is certainly, the marquee race that is getting a lot of attention both in the state of Georgia and on the national platform. But the race that many people actually need to be watching is actually down the ballot, or the Secretary of State race. One of the individuals who is running for Secretary of State basically is one who stated that 22 states had 2020 election had irregularities, where the other person who's campaigning is defending the elections from political attack. So whoever wins this election inherits the rules of the legislature wrote this year and are going to be determining the rules of the game on the ballot. So here's my margin note for you for this week. Compressed calendars don't reward the best messages. They're going to reward the best infrastructure. And so my thing is that for these down ballot races, it's going to be huge to say what gets built beneath the headlines. So remember, margins are built. Go build yours. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Friday.